Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL University Elite Series, proudly brought to you by Matsy, and a big welcome back to Oni Potence!
We're back! It's been a
We're
while,
so back!
but it's so good. It's so good to be back, Matt, isn't it? Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Oh, it's so good.
Fantastic. You know, we're armed and dangerous, and we're ready to get into these games. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Just like our sponsors. A big shout out to AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs.
And of course, can't forget HyperX and Officeworks. Power your game with the latest HyperX gear at Officeworks. When you need speed, control, and zero distractions, Officeworks has got the tech. Discover gaming gear made to handle serious play.
Yeah, we're very serious about our play, and we're very serious about Indomie, the noodle partner, made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. But Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. So big shout out to each and every one of our sponsors. You know them, you love them, and we appreciate their support. But speaking of support, we're here to support our favorite universities only. They are going to be putting on one hell of a show. I am certain of that. You know, we've seen some amazing work throughout the start of the year, and sure there's going to be more on its way as we take a look at our standings, how we've gone so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while, but it's good to be back again here. And yeah, just taking a look at the pecking order again. Of course, we've got MQU, UQ, UOM, Swinburne, LTU, UTS, UNSW, and RMIT. It is good to see these teams again battling it out in this season. So, I mean, all of these teams are very well known. They've been around for quite some time, and we've gotten acclimated to the skill that they bring to the table here. But again, Matsy, it is a new season, so anything could happen here.
Anything could happen. Anything could be a possibility. You know, we could see some of the most incredible plays that have ever been witnessed on the game of Rainbow Six. But you don't know until you know, and what we do know is operators are going to be at an all-time high. But we move on to the second part of our standings now. We got UON towards 9th there, QUT, and Monash going to be on the bottom side of things there. But certainly excited to see if Monash can claim a victory heading forward. We'll see how they go. We'll see. I've got hope for them.
Yeah, you know, it's always nice to root for the underdog.
Yeah. You know, it feels like supporting almost any Australian or OCE team in any title there. You know, it's always the underdog. All right, let's take a look at our first series of the night. Although it's going to be Latrobe Uni taking on a QUT there to kick off. So we're back. We're so back, and we are ready to take a look at our rosters.
Yeah, on the side of Latrobe, we've got Typhams, we've got YCOM, we've got Nugget X, AE47, and Mythic as well. On the side of QUT, Mr. Matsy, would you like to take this one away for us?
Yeah, we got Koopy to Poopy there on first trips, second Jetta 57. It'll be the Don the Vest there, and Frag and Frame for the closer there on QUT. So, very interesting aliases, I got to say.
Wait,
but,
isn't that don't have SSD bad?
Don't have SSD.
Don't have SSD. How's he supposed to play then?
Well, you know,
It's pretty important, I think.
as long as he's got AGON by AOC, I think he'll be fine.
True. Do you think Indomie could work as well instead?
Yeah, 100%.
Try putting noodles on the PC. Does it work?
Yeah. I've seen stranger custom builds out there, you know?
Fair point.
Maybe
Very
we
fair
need
point.
an Indomie PC. I think that'd be pretty awesome, to be honest. We've seen Indomie Towers. It's time for an Indomie PC, but we're going to move on to our operator bands to kick off here, Oni. Let's get this show started.
Yeah, there we are indeed. We are back once again in the seat here, in the hot seat, if you will. Latrobe going up against QUT, and these bands have not changed. There have been a few patches rolled on out here and there, changes to a few operators. And yeah, I took a brief look at what's been going down in the realm of Rainbow Six as of late. And I was a bit of an old head. Been around in this game since about 2017, I'd like to say. Jaeger's back to a 3-speed. And Zofia has 3 grenades. I'm so happy about this. 3-speed Jaeger. We waited for so long to have it brought back, and it's finally here. Just give him his ACOG back, and I'll be happy.
Hey, well, we just saw Jaeger break in on one of the operators for QUT there, I believe. So excited to see them put those changes into full use. As we hold things down in the prep phase here, Odie, and looking to set up barricades accordingly. And in case you didn't know, we are playing on a chalet to start things off. So we didn't mention that before, but now you know, in case you didn't know. But still, excited to see how the ebb and flow of this series goes. You know, it's always going to be, I guess, a benchmark setter to be the first game back after a break.
10 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, you know, there's a little bit of time to, you know, get the rust shaken off, but I mean, we have been gone for a while, but it is good to be back. But it's going to be interesting to see how quickly these teams can kind of get themselves acclimated to the new season of AEL Rainbow Six and shake all the rust off here. But yeah, so it should be an interesting state of affairs. You've got QT starting out on the defense, Latrep on the attack. So Chalet, very polarizing map indeed. Not in the sense that very defender-sided. Attacker's going to have a bit of a hard time here. So we could see a relatively even game provided that both of these teams are equally on a fire today. But both teams deciding to make their way through and kind of suss out what each other are doing here.
Yeah, they're just kind of feeling each other out in the early phase here. You know, just looking to wait patiently before committing towards any large-scale fights to start off. But fights are getting closer and closer by the second, you know. They're looking to keep things within frame there, make sure they gather intelligence, and push accordingly. But for now, it's going to be a Nada coming over the top there, just out of the field of effect there, so not going to be too phased for the moment, but as the time trickles down, they are going to have to make some bigger strides.
Now the Dockerby phone goes off. Lamai holding a bit of a close angle, a bit of an aggressive position. A hits a deck. Grim taken out as well. That's a lot of important utility. Nullified for Latrobe there. Grim with his swarms, able to cut off these rotations to restrict the defender's abilities to kind of constrict on the attack here. But Fragger still holding a very forward position. He doesn't want to need control of Library. No, the positional one! And find another triple stuff the end confirms. Target actual on another Tristan. Test him. The LTU, they still have a leg to stand on here, but the QUT looking to sweep it out from under them.
Yeah, sweep it under the rug there, and see if they can scrub past with 49 seconds to spare now. QUT still on top, but maybe not for long there. Nugget X gets the flex there, and we'll find a Koopy accordingly. Looking for more around these corners as well. Latrobe, slowly but surely, garnering more attention here, but haven't managed to retain any deeper control yet. QUT are holding firmly onto this one at the moment, but it all flip by the wayside depending on these crucial moments.
Ooh, Ty does go down, but does have a cover of half-wall to block him off, but slowly but surely. Mythic down low as well. Trips will finish him off in Mythic. Last one standing and not to beat Jenna with SMG-11 just hiding around the corner. All they had to do was hold the positions and they'll hold steadfast and steady. As the defense of QUT will hold rock solid there. LTU less scrambling there right at the end. Did look a little bit dangerous for QUT, a bit over aggressive there, but on the side of Formai Fragger. But does end up positive with 2 frags found. But yeah, Koopy caught kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place, hard to get out, so it's relatively even, but QT, all they just had to do was hold the positions, and LTU would just walk straight into their loving arms.
They're just walking straight into their warm embrace there, aren't they? But we're going to be more to decide going forward here. As preparations are laid down once again. See, maybe a thing or two, maybe some goo mines only. That would be some good fun, you know. Always love a bit of the goo mine action.
Yeah, Mr. Cargo Short still yet to make an appearance here, but Hopefully he does. We do like it when Legion does pay us a visit, but not to be for this round. Still, kind of going back to the same
To defuse a bomb.
operator selections that they opted for previously. Smoke, of course, an absolute staple. As Toxic Babes do so much to deny these angles, and of course, more importantly, to deny plants as well. Yeah. Koopy taking the upward angle, looking to find some upward mobility. Watching over the second floor there. Just the lobby to make sure that no attackers may dare stray in towards the lobby.
Yeah, no one is straying from the path at the moment. They're still going to be walking the tried and tested here. Sure to bring out their utility for showcase the full extent of their abilities here. It's good that they can make use of the cameras as well, you know, gain a bit of intelligence in that way. Obviously, attackers do have the option to shut those down as they fly by, but I mean, even if they shut them down, they're going to have the alert and the alarm that they're going to be walking by, so QUT can prepare themselves accordingly here and now. But still going to hold their ground, play around any set cover here. Look to catch anyone as yet. Suppressive fire is still going to be good for the time being.
Yeah, Fraggy yet again just taking another aggressive position. Stun thrown his way. Does get grabbed by the Magna, but Fragga still wants to hold his position. Does back up. Using a lot of utility. Does pay off. Mythics does go down, but the air jabs still remain a threat. So QT options really start to draw on out. He does wish to take out troops as well, but those ADS are still posed as a potential barrier for LTU to try and get in. Doing good work. Minute 14 left on the clock, still plenty of time, but Fragga still wanting to hold his position.
Yeah, still going to hold it down for now. To wait patiently for what to be on the other side of it. But patience may yet wear thin within moments here. As they press the issue, AE are going to be good to shut down Koopy there, trying to scoop up another one on the stairs. Do they dare venture any further into this? There's a frag frame ready to try and take aim at this one. The moment is critical, and Wycombe will get it done. So, 4v2 and seconds remain.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a dastardly decision to try and push that one. I mean, there's no trade potential there, so you just have to outright secure the fragment. They do get the elimination there. But 22 seconds left on the clock, and Jetta still with a Toxic Babe in hand. There's a lot of plant denial potential here, as they do need to drop. 15 seconds left on the clock, and Jetta's just holding steady as SMG 11 will rip and tear. And slowly but surely LTU running out of options there. Does try to catch timing there, but Jetta too fast on the reload. But Ty does get the plant down secured, as don't have SSD. Does have a clue though. It's a 1v1 as Ty will secure it. And question marks in the chat. Oh my goodness, that one came down the wire.
Down to the wire, and keen to see what else will transpire here. As it's 1-1 on the board right now, and we are moving on up to another point of contact here. Solid Snake coming out, Ayla, Bandit, Smoke, Dockerby, Sophia. You spoke about Sophia before, Ernie, and it looks like she's now making an appearance as well.
Locate and defuse bombs.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I still remember the days. Oh. You gotta let that sit for a bit. Oh, it's so early on.
Always got to compliment your homies. To keep things positive. Stay positive, everybody. But bomb site's already going to be located, Oni. So going to be decent information gained for Latrobe, so they can already path their way pretty much straight to where they want to go.
Yeah, I mean, QT, I mean, they're not really switching too much up in terms of the fundamental operating picks there. They're still leaning heavily towards those trap operators. Smoke still brought in, still a very larger than life presence. Ella brought into the mix as well. Ella going up against Sophia. It's some fraternal warfare going on there. So, we now go into yet again another round there. But interestingly as well, Ram brought in as well, but QT have reinforced the top side. So LT, you really need to be aware. In order to get the best value out with that ramp, they do need to clear the top floor to shred up those ceilings to find the top-down angles. This one gonna be a little bit tough.
Toughness at building by the second here. Hold back. Looks like they're practicing their drone racing, Oni. Getting a bit of information here. They still haven't implemented that game mode, you know. They're saving it for a special day, I'm sure. But hopefully, you know,
Surely
one day they'll heed the call to arms. Drone racing needs to be made a reality.
Surely it's in the works.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Tomorrow could be the day, maybe even today. We'll keep an eye on how that's going to go. Okay, but they're still going to hold it down from the roof right now to see if they can move from the windows to the walls, and the drones will be decking the holes.
Yeah, just look at it, gather as much intel as possible, just nullify as many unknown variables as possible. As Wycombe does clear up the office for the most part. Does break down the barricade, with the wall already busted open with the thermite charge. So at the very least, they know that office should be relatively clear, but master bedroom still an unknown quantity there with windows all around the place. Wycombe does make a smart decision, does decide to drop. As some preliminary control of the upper site gained. So able to bust it open, but don't have SSD. He's got a clue of this one, and he will take down a Wycombe. So no more extra thermic charges for you, my friends.
Yeah, not today. Maybe tomorrow. I'll get some back. But now, heading down to the wire here. Mythic's good for the opening onto Jenna there. More to follow. Type Fams managed to shut down Koopy. Now trade for trade for trade. It's going back and forward on this one. 3v3 in the final moments.
Yeah, they show each other the art of the deal. And both teams have come out equal with 20 seconds left on the clock and dwindling as well. There's all my trips. Look at the spam. Some to connect, but not much. And that's the diffuser delivered straight into the head. AE, you can try and go for this one unless you want to be met with a bunch of 12 gauge. Not to be, as AE is going to back on up as the defenders hold it steady. But yeah, I mean, Rainbow Six is a game about patience, but then when it does come down to it, how patient can you be before the round is just virtually unwinnable because the defenders have locked themselves down in towards the sides and is playing for that plan? LTU really doesn't seem to have firm grasp of that yet, but hopefully these bans coming out midway through does change things up a little bit here. While Maya and Grim taken out, not surprisingly to say at the very least. Yeah, no big surprises coming through as yet. See a few operator picks coming out again. Jaeger back on track there alongside Smoke. Sophia also going to be locked down there. No, we used to talk about Smoke quite a bit in the past, right? I think Smoke has certainly had a lot of impact into moments prior, but it's going to stay that way. Going to be a whole other ball game. See how it all fares now, though, as our preparations get laid down. Barbed wire at the ready. We're going to be ready to go. Ready to go indeed. There's a few change-ups going on here. Azami now brought to the fray as well. We're going to create those extra little angles there. Marini also making an appearance, making just that little bit harder for LTU to bust in, forcing them to invest utility as well to nullify those laser gates. Now, LTU taking a different approach here, but don't have SSD looking to go for a spawn peek, and what might be a frag that's found basically instantly. You got to be careful of those open windows, buddy. As Zuck could be taken out. Very important operator to lose as well. It's a lot of intel capabilities now taken out of their hands.
Yeah, the less they have, the harder it's going to be. Let's see. Now they rappel up though. We're going to make usage of the cameras as well. Always great to gather more information rather than less here. Oh, they're having a bit of fun, aren't they? I don't think I've seen this one before.
Get it. We get it. We see your skin. Right?
Yeah.
We see it. Okay, you don't need to show us again. We see it.
Well, you're going to see it again. That's it
Probably.
for sure. Oh, yeah. You're going to see it again many more times. I'm certain of that. But for now, hold position. You can feel the tension. You know, nobody dares make a move.
Oh. Other than Nugget. And apparently AE as well gets his head blasted off. Why? Creepy as well, holding a pretty forward angle as well, but Nugget just kind of on a rampage, is running around the place, just getting frags left, right, center, but Trader on the back as well. So now Mythics left in what's looking to be quite an untenable 1v4 thrust upon his shoulders. Not a situation that he wanted to be in as well. I mean, LTU, they had a lot available to them in this round. I mean, unfortunate losing tie to a spawn peak. It is what it is. But the rest of the players, like, we have a Monty available, we have a Blackbeard available, we have a lot of shields available. So just take some space outside somewhere else and try and push it through the stairs. For example, we can just push it through the stairs right there and try to find a way in, but getting a little bit too over aggressive didn't pan out the way that they hoped so.
Yeah, hope's quelled for the moment. Be able to change that, however, momentarily here. 40 seconds remain now. Mythics, 1 versus 4. Do they stay or do they go? They're trying to give it a shot, but they're getting shot all the meanwhile. Too hard to crawl up the stairs. Ooh, they try and adapt their angle. I like this adaptability, but still going to be more where that came from if they want to find much more success here. Shot comes out, they will find the opener, so not bad. Koopy down, Trips will trade it out though. So, QUT, good to go, and they steal the show.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really rough fight to take, especially when there's such an outmatching in terms of the numbers there, and basically just not going to win that one unless somehow you pull off a miracle there. The QUT 3-1 now. LTU really struggling here on their attacker side there. Nothing really seems to be sticking. They've thrown everything at the wall. Everything just keeps sliding down here.
Attackers
So
need
we'll
to
see
locate
what
and
is to
defuse
come
bombs.
now in round number 5 as we go down in towards. Well, we were in the games room and the bar. Okay, let's see if LTU
Attackers
are
have
going to
located
gamble
a
this
bomb.
one. Put it all on red and hope that their bets have been hedged here and get themselves round number 2.
You can stop worrying about grenades.
Yeah, need to edge themselves into position here. Let's see. Can manage to find a path forward to redemption. Otherwise it could be. Over and out
10
in a
seconds
flash.
left before insertion.
Next phase of this clash is going to be opening up within the next
5
few
seconds to go.
seconds here as the preparation phase comes to a close. It's lights,
Attackers are
camera,
moving to defuse the
action in the phase right now. We'll see some last layers of prep coming up there, barricading the walls as they will, just to try and minimize ease of access over through towards either side.
Yeah, again, no QT, nothing real too out of the ordinary in terms of these operating picks. It's still like, pretty much the same ideas that they're going for. They want to stall for as long as possible. They want to create this unknown variables. They're now breeding frost as well. That's just going to add another layer of complexity to taking side of the LTU. It's still pretty struggling with kind of managing, because now they have to be aware of the fact that their legs could be snapped, essentially. So, hey, looking to get something done here outside the stairs. Line drone has been brought into the fray here as Mythic.
Tracks
Let's try to find something as well. The striker looking to try and get control of the library. Not interested, gonna head elsewhere. As okay, alright. Okay, alright. We are just doing things. We are just doing shenanigans. And it's working. What?
It's working. Don't question it, already. Just watch the magic happen, as they will be looking to lock things down in very unique ways there. Looks like they've owned their mistake, and they'll hopefully move on from it. But we'll see how things go. There's another guild to come through there. So trips will go down. A 2 versus 4 situation now. QUT in a bit of hot water here. You know, this actually could be the path to redemption coming out from Latrobe if they can lock this one down, but still going to have a bit of a time to do it. QUT, though, might be able to trade it back. Get damage over the top there. Locking down one. Wycombe down. Looking for another around the corner. They will succeed. 2v2 situation now. Don't have SSD. Is fast enough, but not this time. Mythic's good.
Yeah, Mythic is good indeed, but Jenna could be better here. It's been proven to be a menace on the SMG-11. I mean, gotta be you aware as well. AE is down to a fraction of HP. Shots coming out. Position has been revealed. And Jenna, what? Wait, what was he shooting at? Stop thinking about what is he shooting at? No one was that.
Maybe the voices only. Yeah.
Oh, what is this round? Huh.
Moving on.
Alright, yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
Don't dwell on it.
That was a round of that was a round of all rounds, but we move forward. Gonna be Tubreo coming out this time, your favorite Oni. So we'll see how they stack up to Solid Snake into this one as we move forward into the next prep phase here. Both teams gonna be ramped up, good to go, but no one's gonna be able to get a solid lead over this one yet.
Yeah, not really. Tuberale coming out yet again. Hopefully for Koopy's sake, he has his rifle out. This time, if he does so choose to go for a run out.
Ready to activate.
I'm just gonna stop thinking about it. Just dwell on
10
too hard.
seconds left.
As
You'll never forget it.
No, probably
5
not.
seconds to go.
But now QT going down in towards the dining room and the
Attackers must locate and
Kitchen.
defuse the bomb.
I believe, yep, on the X-ray, yep, down below, down to the dining room and the kitchen. Let's see if they can cook up around them before here. As QT, they've spread the forces around the place there. Of course, top floor, very, very important to keep track of as well. And who's they going for a run out of the top? Who is it? Who did that?
It was you, wasn't it?
Can't say it was me. Might have been
I think
Koopy,
it
because
was.
Koopy's gone down. It was Koopy.
Would you believe it? But Koopy are going to be down for now. Drone's coming past as well, so should be able to scope out further positions here. I guess in a way it's good that they have Koopy there, that they can call out. There's drones on the loose, but otherwise, yeah, they're not getting much support at all. I don't think they're going to be brought back anytime soon. It'll be a bit of a bait, and there you go. Their fate sealed. That will yield the opening kill for Latrobe.
Yep. Latrobe. They get the opener. They've gotten the opener quite a few rounds in a row now. I think QT, sooner or later, you got to realize that this gimmick isn't going to work every single time. As you've had success one round, doesn't mean it's going to be reciprocated here, and it certainly won't be, as Mythic has found another frag. Sitting at a very nice 7-4 top frag on the team currently, and looking for a war, looking to draw some more blood here. As it actually getting pretty close, relatively quickly in the round. Leg spotted as well, but Fragger does claw one back, so they're not out of the woods just yet.
Yeah, still early days there. Not completely out of it right now, but still going to be waiting patiently around the corner here. Fragger frame might be able to take aim at this one. I think there is going to be opportunities heading their way sooner rather than later. But speaking of, the opportunity is owned by Mythic. So, 2 versus 4 situation now. Latrobe on a good track to tie things up. 3 for 3 if they can hold on to this.
Oh, Jenna is forced out of position by the frag. It's either die to the frag or die to bullets. But either way, he was a dead man walking as they will clean up shop there. QUT, you've got to start thinking. At this point there, Chalet pretty strong on the defense, so to go 3-3, it's going to be a little bit concerning, but still all hope isn't lost yet as sides do switch over now. LTU on the defense, QUT on the attack as the Monty Mirror band's coming out. Quick smart there. Soon to be followed by probably, I'd say, Grim and Wamai coming out as well. Has been a pretty large presence and quite a nuisance. on their respective sides, of course. But again, wouldn't be surprised to see a hard breacher fall to the wayside either.
Yeah, I guess it's
There you have it.
really dependent on what they give and take, right? Like, they will shut down Ace and Kaid, but they've been pretty common bans coming through for a lot of time now, you know, and see the results of that coming forward now. Twitch are going to be online. Blackbeard, Nomad, Fenrir, it's all looking good at the moment.
Attackers
But
need to locate
see how
and
good
defuse
it's
as
going to
many
be
bombs as
heading
they
in
can.
into our next prep phase now. We get slated into position here, all tied up 3 for 3. Latrobe have the momentum now, so they might be able to take it to 4 or more, but we'll see if QUT might be able to stifle their efforts and formulate a response of their own here.
Yeah, I mean, this all really depends on how these teams choose to conduct themselves. I mean, like I mentioned, that Chalet is a pretty hard map on the attack, but
10
once you
seconds
start
left.
to get control, especially of that top floor as well, it does make it infinitely
5
harder
seconds
for
remaining.
the defense to kind of rally together. So you really do need to be aware of the rotations and how aggressive you are getting, because QT were looking quite good in the first few rounds. But then to ramp up the aggression, I'd say unnecessarily, to be honest. And they really well and truly paid the price here. So LTU, let's hope that they don't replicate these mistakes that QT have made here.
Yeah, looking to just hold on patiently here. See, they can find something with the drones now. Fragaframe are going to be good for it. At least ping that through for their teammates if needed. Or just comment through, but looking to open things up, and Nade's going out there. Shot to the top as well, so might be met with a bit of resistance depending on how they go, but looks like it is going to go well. Nugget X going to be a shutdown by Don't Have SSD. Fragaframe as well, and maybe more.
You saw him! Oh, Don't is in such a good spot, but they don't know. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful, QUT. They get the diffuser down as well. Don't have SSD in the perfect position to cut off the rotates as well. Oh, they play straight into their gambit, and now AE47 left in the throes of a clutch ace here. 1 found, but still 4 more to find an diffuser that's ticking down. Time is of the essence here. Time is a cruel mistress, but he's doing it. Trips found as well. Mikupi on the outside on the window, gonna bring him down straight in towards hell. Oh my god, what an execute coming out from QUT there.
Yeah, they managed to take hold of the lead once again here. So, they felt a bit of pain, but now they're back into the peacetime. But for how long? See how it all goes as our operators get locked down, loaded here. Flores coming out this time as well, and Thorn there. So,
Wow.
some small
Defenders protect the
adaptations
bombs,
coming
defused
through
by
for this one,
attackers.
Oni. How do you feel about them?
Well, I mean, surely that's got to be a bit of a wake-up call as well. As LT were doing quite well, but then, yeah, first defense round, I mean, QT just kind of bombed them out of the water. I mean,
Bomb
the execute
located
coming
by
with
attackers.
the yin candles of the smokes, and then you don't have SSD like posted up on the perfect angle. 3 players that did not react one bit when he busted that window open. I believe that probably was due to the sound being muffled. But yeah, I mean, it was just absolutely well done from QT there. And of course now, for LTU adaptations coming in immediately. Azami could be blocking up those sightlines as well. Fenrir is still going to be made a presence. And of course, Thorn to deny easy access through those windows as well. So QT, you've worked once, we can lightning strike twice here.
Yeah, can it strike twice, especially with a bandit on deck there with the shock wires? Maybe they'll find some pseudo lightning with those ones, but see if those might get destroyed by, you know, perhaps Flores' drones or something else entirely. Who knows? But for now, what we do know, the round is well and truly underway there. The drones are going to be on their way through, but Nobody can be taken out just yet. Koopy, though, not so lucky. Good aggression coming out from Latrobe there, forcing them back, and they will lock it in.
Yeah, good use of utility for Mythic to secure the frag. I mean, don't. SSD was right behind to try and potentially pull off a res there, but not to be. As Jetta just keeping tabs on the attacks up towards the mezzanine area, but Fragger looking to come down from below up towards the library stairs. Does manage to find a frag, and of course, does take out the fire extinguisher as well. Blocks out the sight lines. So QUT procedurally tearing down LTU, but LTU just holding steady, just holding their positions. Just ready and waiting to meet QUT head on.
Yeah, try and meet them face to face here while they clear the space. Yeah, sticking it back for the moment. So looking to buy it at real time. 3 versus 3. So anybody's game at this point, Ed. Anybody can find their footing. However, Latrobe, it's going to be imperative they find it here as they desperately want to tie it up 4-4.
Yeah, I mean,
Loading mag!
both teams in with a really good chance of winning, but a well-placed Nitro Cell tossed right on in. Fragger does go down, but the resurrection does come on in, but Fragger down so low, needs to be careful, and doesn't stay alive for much longer. Mythic got a rip and tear, triple kill, and fourth potentially found as well. Frag does force him out of position, but force him in a bit. Very sticky situation there, but still behind the piano, they're playing their way to victory here. 24 seconds left on the clock. As QUT feeling the fuel of fury and thunder as Wycombe's playing around the half wall, looking to try and find an angle here.
They're trying to find the angle, try and see if they can struggle it in into a position now. Seconds remain. Gonna plant down the diffuser here. Could be exactly what they're hoping for. Mythics, though, keep the hopes and dreams alive. They're trying to go for it. Oh, they're gonna have to stick it here. And they will succeed on the defense.
Wow.
So, Mythics, amazing work. All tied up right now, Oni. And you know, I said the pressure's on them to redeem it, and they will lock it in. 4 apiece.
Yeah, I mean, that's just an unfortunate situation. You have no option there just to attempt to try and stick the LC forced into a pretty rough situation there. Down to 1v1. QT really well and truly could have pulled it off there, but alas, it fell short at the finish line there. But like I said earlier, this could very well turn out to be a close game, and a close game that we do have here indeed. As LTU not making too many adjustments in terms of their pick set. Does opt to bring in the Malusi to add a little bit of extra nuisance, and of course intel. As from what I've seen from LTU, they really have seemed to be lacking in the intel. They brought in an Azabi, they brought in the Jaeger and the Bandit time and time again. But they don't really have much in terms of gathering even passive intel, like someone like Malusi can bring a lot of active intelligence as well as, yeah, the Banshees are definitely not quiet. So QUT opting for a different approach now. Deimos has been brought into the fray, so is Capitao, so we could be seeing a something a little bit more fast-paced here. Smoke and a dash, perhaps?
Smoke and a dash, a little cloak and dagger action there, looking to play stealthy. See it only, but see how they go. There it is, looking to use the cover, and they lock it down. A Koopy first to fall. Now looking to stall it out a step further.
Yeah, very nice frag from LTU. Damon's taken out. I mean, losing a member that early on to a fight that isn't really that necessary as well. And they dropped the diffuser as well.
Not too shabby. They've at least got that they can take advantage of. You know, they can certainly to maneuver this one accordingly. They will get it back eventually, though, so it's not all over and out, despite losing that one to a temporary spell. At least it's going to be a way forward. Yeah, they keep picking it up and dropping it down there, almost like it's hot potato only, so I'm just a bit worried about them.
getting a little bit worried as Mythics will pop up and take down Sense as well. So this assault coming apart pretty quickly. Frago does manage to find one onto AE47, but again, LTU, they're just steadfast in the defense, playing these angles, playing this bait and switch setups as well. Jaeger position spot as well. Frago still in towards the library, but can he read this one? No, he cannot. Ty will take him down in trips. With the world on his shoulders, looking to try and perform here. It's 1v3 clutch needed to bring QUT into pole position here. But down to about half HP. This isn't outside of the realm of possibility, but they know that if he's infiltrated the side there, the spam through the floor. Not going quite as anticipated. As time ticks down, this round becomes less and less feasible here for QUT.
Less and less feasible as time goes on, and see if they can catch it. Nicely done by Typems there. Take aim and win the game, and it will be round in their favour. Nice little fadeaway shot. Close that one out. So Latrobe gonna be up by 1 now, looking a little closer, and we move on to the next phase of operator bands as well. Who stays, who goes?
I mean, there's a few options here that I don't really think there's necessarily any bad picks here out of what they decide to take out. Ying and Azami. Interesting. Ying. I don't think Ying was that big of a problem, to be honest, other than the one round. They really haven't brought it out again. So I don't think there's really too much cause for concern, but I digress. Azami taken out as well. That one I can get behind. Very, very solid. But now we go down again into the kitchen and the dining room.
Attackers have discovered the
So
location of a
LTU
bomb.
on the way, cooking up a potential 6 there. QUT lagging behind just a little bit. But hopefully their fates can change. There's a few changes coming into their lineup there. Gridlock coming in. Sophia swapped out for Thermite. And Twitch swapped out for Fighter as well.
All reinforcements
So
nearly done.
hopefully QUT, if they play the cards right,
10
can
seconds
end
left
this
before
one
insertion.
out in 5-5.
5 seconds left before insertion.
5 seconds left, and they gonna be looking to do just that.
Attackers are
Only
heading
tied
out
up
to
all
use the
over
bomb.
again. You know, the game feels a bit like a tug of war right now with how back and forth it's been so far through the endeavor. But somebody's got to turn the tides here. Somebody has to make the change. It could be Latrobe right now, disrupting things and take it to 6 in their favor. It could be QUT as well, and tie it up all over again. So pressure on both sides to deliver the results when they desperately need them. We'll see who can land at the first blow now, as we'll take it slow and steady, just laying down their preparations, scouting with the drones as well, just to try and scope out the enemy position there. It isn't going to afford them any kill potential just yet.
Yeah, not yet. Still just kind of waiting, sussing things out there. This could be looking to get some active intel. Lucy spotted out. So 1v1 presented. Do they go for this challenge? Doesn't seem so, but at least it's some good intel. Whereabouts are they hiding? Just don't. I'm going to try and stalk around the top side there.
Activated track.
A lot of players, a lot of footsteps. Two players confirmed in the bathroom. They don't. Quite aware that there is a potential for a bait and switch here. Just going to play this one nice and safe. And opt. Bring the drone and just actively clear things out. Piano. Oh, wait, I think he's missed the timing. I think he might have missed the timing there.
That's unlucky, isn't it? At least they've got a chance to try and run it back and go again later. Time runs its course. Nugget X are going to be the first one to take someone down there. So, great start for Latrobe, but they are going to be dethroned just as quick. Good trades from both sides there. Still favouring Latrobe for the moment, but that can just as quickly change up. See if QUT can bring it back right now. They're just holding angles, looking to give it their best.
Yeah, they're looking worn, they're looking beaten. And even more so, Frager takes a fight. Doesn't go down, but is quite seriously wounded there. Nugget taking a bit of damage as well. 45 seconds left on the clock, just on the outskirts of the objective there. Oh, does connect the dots. Ty does go down to frag a frame. So this round does become a little bit easier. Pressure alleviated just a little bit. Smoke does go down, but still a little angle. As AE looking to take a bit of a forward position there. Could go for a swing and could catch timing as well. Does catch it. AE does take him down. But under the cover of darkness, Smoke, he managed to plant the grand escape there. They've got an diffuser down. LTU, they have the man advantage. Jenna goes down. Strips also down. As everything comes crashing down, there's LTU managed to lock in game point here.
So close, yet so far, and they will be able to lock it down with only one round standing between them and a potential victory here. For UT, the pressure is on to step up to the plate, to get it done again like they had in the past year. We'll see if they can bring it all the way back on this round, or any rounds are coming forward. But see if it is going to be over and out here.
Defenders,
In
protect your
through
bombs
the
from being
depths.
defused by attackers.
They hold position into the prep phase now. They're ready to give their A game here, Ronnie.
In force. Yeah, they really need to pull out all the stops here. Trying to win this one out as it's been the LTU show well and truly. As QT really seem to be losing a bit of juice here. It's getting set up towards the top side again. So QT got ample opportunity to take some control from down, up and rise out from the abyss. So now we're up in towards office in the bedroom. So LTU looking to put QT into bed.
Yeah, tuck them in and tuck away this series alongside them there. Certainly going to be keen on that if they can help it. I am certain of that. But for now, hold position. Try and do their best to make solid use of their utility there before committing towards anything super aggressively. So, going to be a battle of endurance in this one to be certain, and already QUT start out on top.
And already just like that, QT have found themselves a lifeline there. They found opener straight towards Mythic. Still just holding steady now. LTU on high alert here. They've already lost one man, but they can't afford to lose any more if they want to end this series right here, right now. Wycom, it's a beautiful frag found as well. Koopy does get taken out. Nugget could be in a dangerous position there if you stray a little bit further. Might get a little bit too aggressive there. Jiggle. Nugget forced out of position, does dodge the frag, but under a lot of scrutiny there, but the trade's coming in, left, right, center, as you go for a peek. Why would you peek into that as Trips will get themselves a freebie?
Yeah, they will be able to take a one away for free there. Looking to see if they can catch anyone else around the corner. 2 for 2 now. Looking good, Oni. Looking great even. It's all going to be up to Jetta and Trips. Try and launch this assault. Let's see how it all goes down now. Hold her back for the moment. Minute 22 to go now. They're ready. At their absolute best. Oh, Trips though. Does go down. Latrobe could be one step away here, Oni.
I was going to say, hey, that's a very, very audacious impact nade and an even more audacious spray. But just skims the top of their head. As Jetta's position revealed as well. 1v2. Thank God they've got a shield to work with here. At least it gives them a little bit of reprieve. But AE looking to spam through the wall. They've got to worry about a wall on 2 fronts here. As Jetta under a lot of pressure here.
A lot of pressure and a lot more to give from there. See. Gives her fair in a second. Ooh, as the shots come over the top at Jetta. Not going down without a fight. 1-for-1 now. Type Bams. Can you do it? Will this be the blow that they were hoping for? They hold back around the master bedroom, the piano room there, ready to play a tune like it's a Mozart. See if they can make this one into a work of art, Oni.
Does force him off the defuse. As Jetta, time is well and truly of the essence. Does dodge the frag as well. Plant does go down, but under the... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't think you heard him stick it, but a bit of an anticlimactic ending to a pretty close series. But just at the end, they all pip the post. LTU 7 to 4. This was a 3 half and to end in a bit of a disparaging half. And QT got a lot to think about out of this one.
Yeah, they got a lot to consider coming forward from there. Like Latrobe, they did an incredible job of just stringing together round for round for round towards the tail end of that one, and I got to give them props where they were deserved. Like, it was really close back and forward in the beginning there, but the fact that they managed to just send that one home was, yeah, a sight to behold in of itself. So really got to admire them for what they were able to achieve, and keen to see what the rest of our teams are going to be able to achieve towards the rest of the night as we're going to a break for now. We'll be back with the next one right after this. welcome back, everybody, to AEL University Elite Series, proudly brought to you by Matty and Oni Potence. And Oni, it's time to get down to business in another series of Rainbow Six Siege here. And who's it gonna be?
It's gonna be Swinburne going up against MQU. You love to see it. We are here and we are ready to go.
Yeah, we're here and we're ready to get into a high gear here. So, Swinburne gonna be represented by MLY, Millie? Not sure. We'll confirm that one. MLY, I reckon. It'll be Birch Thund there, Skyed, Delta 22, and Samson's. Macquarie, you know, you love them. It's going to be Chef Jeff, Fluffy, ACOG, Shaz, and Nuki.
Some nostalgic names in that MQ roster. We've seen them time and time again. They have been around in the scene for quite some time, of course. You've seen them all over the place. You've seen them in T1 Ost. You've seen them in Uni League. They're just here to have a good, jolly good time here. As the bands are coming in now as Solid Snake and Mira band out here. We are indeed on a border now here. Mira are basically a staple band on any map, regardless at this point. Azami and Monty taken out as well. But yeah, I mean, I do want to give Swinburne some credit here where credit is due, but I feel like this is going to be a show of force from MQU.
Big show of force ahead of us, and very keen to see how they flex their muscles jumping into this series right now. Mr. Oni, as we get down to business, team's going to be prepared, and Macquarie starting on the defensive side to kick off here. You had the Bandit coming out once again. Fluffy looking to don that one this time around, so keep curious, see how they go. You can see Dockerby at the ready as well, so yeah, a lot of different things on deck there. I think, is that a buck, Oni?
10 seconds to go.
That is.
Oh my goodness.
Very astute observation there, Mr.
UNSW special.
I need to reload. Special,
Yeah.
I don't think he's in Rainbow Six anymore. He's decided to truly tragic. Absolutely tragic. Unbelievable. I'm crying and screaming internally right now.
I'll get the tissues. Sad
It's
times.
gonna be a lot of tears here. But MQU should be pretty smooth sailing for the most part. Again, I mean, like I mentioned, roster of very experienced players as well. So this one should be a relatively interesting game. There's Chef Jeff already spots one just around the corner outside the security room. So already, Swinburne already rattled.
Rattled and saddled up, good to go. See how they take control of the show here. Slow and steady. No one going to win the race just yet. Just looking to hold position for the time being. Patiently on this one. Right at the time, but Nuke will be able to start strong. MLY going to die. So, good opening there for Macquarie. Now, looking to see if they can further their pursuit, and they will succeed. Chef Jeff, good pull one.
Yeah, Chef Jeff is cooking them up, it's lining them down straight down the chute. The nitro cell prepped as well. Boom does go off. Fluffy just fell short of the mark though. Swinburne already under a lot of pressure there. Shaz with the trade back. Chef Jeff looking to cook them up, and now 1v4 Delta goes down, and Chef Jeff will slice and dice his way to victory there. A triple kill for the old dog found. This is showing that old dog does know a few new tricks.
Quite a few new tricks, it would seem. So, looking good on that front. Would even look great, depending on how things go. Now, operator's going to be locked in a Goyo. Actually going to take the stage here. See Thermite coming through as well. Ash and ready to tackle this clash now. But speaking of the clash, it's time to set up into our preparation phase here. So, keen, eager. See how we storm ahead of this one. Take it slow and steady to begin with. More where that came from, in course. Still, barricades will meet their mark there, ready to spark things up defensively, or they are met with their enemies one after the other. Curious how quick it's going to be for Swinburne to get the information as to where the sites are, you know, whether it's a very hasty affair there or whether it's something else entirely.
Yeah, it does start to get a little bit interesting here. As Silas pointed out, hands of Nuki as well. Just go for a bit of an exploration. As MQ looking down the burn of the hatches here, as Swinburne already feeling the fire and the flames a little bit here.
Yeah, looking to get a bit warmer by the second. Maybe they need an extinguisher, otherwise they're in trouble. But bomb sites will be located there, so only took about 30 seconds. Not too shabby. See how the drones will go now. It's Birch done there. Just take it slow. Going to be able to flow it any deeper though, so at least they can clear the immediate vicinity. Speaking of Shaz, nice shot there, finds Birch immediately. Now looking to lock it in for more as well. They know they're around the corner, and they are coming in swinging. AGON getting it done, and they're looking for more as Shaz finds it.
And just like that, in an instant, just take it down left, right, center. As MLY lost was standing. Nuke does get taken out though, but 1v5 needed to be presented. Wait, hold on a second there. AGON walks straight on in and is holding the line. Pistol whip, trying to be brought on in. As the reload does come on out, but Shaz just around the corner with a seize. He's gonna burst him down. As MQ just right on the ball, right on the money. It's red hot out of the gate.
Yeah, red hot to the trot there and ready to go. Up by 2. So what else they can pull through with here. Take it as slow and steady. Sentry going to be coming out as well. Grim to swing in like a Reaper there. Buck back on track as well. Love to see the Buck. But we'll see if the Rook comes into play. Maybe one day, not 2 days though. Unless. Yeah, we can hope. We can dream. You'd love to see the Rook, and I'm pretty sure this was one of the teams to do it, right, Macquarie?
It was Yuki, I believe.
Ah,
if
Yuki.
I remember correct.
I feel like Macquarie brought it out once, at least.
I do remember seeing the Rook shotgun.
Yeah, yeah.
It feels like a faint memory at this point. Oh, how I miss Rook shotgun. I miss it. I miss her.
Bring it back. Surely,
Please
right?
do.
Yeah,
Please.
come on. Bring it back right now. We want to see that grace our monitors and see how things go now as it's time to step back into action, Oni. Get down to business here. Extinguishers are on the wall there, so if things get too hot, at least have something to put out the fires.
Yeah, I mean, MQ really on the ball here. We get no real surprise there. Yeah, ACOG just takes out MLY off the rip there. Not even 2 minutes 30. Take left on the clock, and Swinburne already met with fierce resistance from MQU. So yeah, down a member with still so much time left as MQ just kind of running around the place. Rampant warfare going on here. And really with no signs of stopping just yet.
No signs of stopping at the moment. That could change in a second, but still gonna just hold a position for the time being here. Patiently and their best. ACOG, good shots there. Suppressive fire going to be holding around the outside. Diffuser will be dropped, but alongside it will be players there. Looking to pick Sky back up. So 4v4 situation now, Oni. Things looking a little better for Swinburne.
Yeah, but you gotta remember Samson's side already tagged up. Fluffy's just hiding around the corner as well. ACOG as well, good shot straight towards Guts. Side does go down. There's one clean shot with a slug shot. He does bring him down. Delta taken out as well. So one by one, they will fall as MQU picking them apart like vultures. Rabid. Looking for the prey here with a minute 12 left on the clock there. It seems like the fate of Swinburne has already been sealed.
Yeah, we can see the fate of both teams here in a bit of trouble.
Found my next target.
More trouble seemingly afforded towards Macquarie now. Swinburne lock it back. Chef strikes back just as quick. A 1 versus 3 situation. And it will be a Samson's left to try and tie things back together. Macquarie is so aggressive, they even run it round the outside there to get a different angle. Doesn't even matter. They strangle through, get the pincer through there. So good to take the angle from multiple points of contact there, you know. Obviously, they can approach the fights confidently, but having that extra line of offense only going to help you. Still, what else is going to help them is our next set of operator bands here, as 2 more will be on their way out.
Yeah, who's going to be on the chopping block here? A few different options that the team may wish to consider there, but only 2 choices coming through here. It's going to be Thorn and Ace tossed out of the window. Not very surprising to say the least. Ace has essentially been a permaban at this point in time there. Thorn taken out. There's pesky little bomblets tossed out as well. So not going to be seeing much of that shenanigans going on here.
Attackers need to locate.
Yeah, I mean,
and defuse the
MQ,
bomb.
like, just on a red hot tear right now. Swinburne, there's really not much to say in response to this team that has very clearly come not to play, but to deal business here.
Yeah, not enough to have a real issue at the moment, but be able to turn things around on the other side of this preparation phase. As Warrior continue to blaze ahead here, setting themselves up accordingly. You know, they've got charges at the ready, got the barricades are coming right up, and they are going to be good to go as soon as they need to be. But prep phase reaches its conclusion. It's time to step to action here and see if Swinburne will be able to come through swinging, or whether Macquarie continue to dictate the pace here. So they've taken 3 in a row, so momentum well and truly in their favour. Will it stay that way? That's to be decided now.
Everything seemingly a TBA there. The MQU still looking pretty strong. Shaz potentially going for a run out here should catch wind. Any operators hanging around the outside there. Fluffy under bit of scrutiny there, looking to return fire. Does spot the head as well of MLY. Doesn't quite hit the mark though. But Shaz still down below. Silent step. ACOG looking to try and potentially get a peek on the outside as well, but nothing presented too easily for MQ for the time being.
Nothing being presented for the moment, but doesn't mean it's going to change in a second. Bypass that 2-minute mark there. Run it back. Diffuser drop down as well. So unlucky for Delta there. Samson's taking a bit of hurt as well, but it's MLY saying goodbye. Worry, continuing to bring in the hurt there. Nuke blowing him up. All good for 2. And need to pull through, but the diffuser is down now. So Macquarie going to have to try and recover here. I think they're recovering nice and confidently. It's going to be a 4 to Nuke's name there. They get it done. As Chef goes down. I think the whole damn team's going down, Oni. So having a bit of fun with it, but they are going to be locking it down to the defusal very soon. There you go. Defusal coming through. Well done and well played to Macquarie.
Does that count as a 7K? Does that count as 7? Was anyone counting that? 7?
I suppose so. Yes. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
9 cash.
Oh, there we go, 9.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nuke. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Nuke, for the confirmation.
Thank you. Good comms.
Mate,
Good comms from Nuke.
He's reading our minds, mate.
He is. He knows.
We're on the
He
same
knows exactly what we're
wavelength.
thinking.
Yeah. Gotta love that. That's
Oh,
fantastic.
gosh.
Oh god, indeed. As we move on to our next round ahead of us now, it's going to be number 5, a look alive Oni. That's exactly what Swinburne are going to be hoping for here as they prepare themselves for the next onslaught. It's time for them to lay siege to the map.
Ah, I see what you did there. It's like lay siege because it's like the game's called Rainbow Six Siege. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, man. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. I do my best. Just like you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And MQ too. They're doing the best. They're having fun. They're enjoying themselves there.
10 seconds
Well,
remaining.
if they weren't having fun, I'd be worried. So I'm glad they're having a good time, just like us here and now. As we have a wonderful time ahead of us. And speaking of, we are going to be going into the action phase. So let's get down to business once again for our teams here. Set records straight and skate our way forward towards the next battle at Quarry. Ready to ignite, heat things up on the other side of this fight. Swinburne, they're just looking to find a way in, and they're already suffering the consequences.
Yep, a nitro cell toss right in the face, and I don't think that one was supposed to happen, but that one's supposed to happen, and that one as well. So just before this round even began, Swinburne are already weak and limping at the hands of MQU, these merciless demons looking to smite Swinburne where they stand now. Only two remain. MLY and Furch Hunt looking to try and pull together anything here.
Yeah, give it the best they can, right? See. Can garner any further attention here. Take it slow, take it easy. They're a bit twitchy, they're ready to pull the trigger, Oni. You can tell. See if they can raise hell one step further. 2 versus 4 on this one. Quarry. Good to go. Not quite ready to start the show yet. They wait patiently here. Looks like they are going to be just sticking to their positions. And, looks like they're ready to eat this round up.
It looks like they are. And, pizzas! I completely forgot. Remember when Yuki was talking about the toppings of the pizza?
Oh yes, the code word, right?
Oh! No one's know. No one's know about the pizza toppings. Oh, what a throwback. What a throwback indeed. Oh, I love Rainbow Six AEL. I love Rainbow Six AEL. It's always so fun.
Yeah, I love the personalities coming
Oh,
through
100%.
from like
100%.
our players. You know, it was great to meet some of them at PAX last year, and yeah,
Oh yes. Oh
to
yes.
see more of their personalities shining through in their gameplay here as well.
Well, let's see if Swinburne can shine here with only 29 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't seem like there's much opportunity here. Nuki is getting a little bit desperate for his pizza there. I hope it's a good flavor as well. I don't want to eat cold pizza. I don't think anyone wants to eat cold pizza, Nuki, but looks like Swinburne want to drag this out a little bit longer. Shaz gonna make sure that MLY stays down as Furch, and we're gonna try and find something, anything, but AGON is gonna come streaming right on in and take his head off and add another round to the tally.
Yeah, one or more locked in there. See if there is going to be anything else around the corner of this one. Stick it back for the moment. We'll lock in their next set of operators for the round ahead. Kavira actually coming out. Oh, Odie.
Oh!
It's time! Rook's coming out! I've heard
Is it
the
a
call to
shotgun?
arms!
Is it a shotgun though?
Oh, let's watch. Let's wait.
Yes!
Let's go!
Yes!
We're so back, Odie. We're so back. Oh my days.
I
You'll love to
waited.
see it.
We waited for so long!
Yep, they know you're back, Odie.
No! We were hoping! We were praying! We were desperate! We were screaming out by the heavens, saying, why has God forsaken us? Why has God not given us Rook shotgun? But here we are, Chef Jeff is our Lord and Savior. He has brought Rook shotgun back.
Fantastic work from our players here, bringing out the legendary operator in the Rook there. They're playing it by the book on this one and ready to give it the best that they can. So, let's see how they fare. Enemies being detected outdoors already goes to show the confidence coming through from Macquarie. You know, they're looking to just take the fight straight to him, mate.
I mean, yeah, I mean, all things considered, it's it's not surprising. Like, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, Swinburne, they're a good team. But MQ are just... I really hate to say, I really want to give credit where credit is due, but they're just leagues above. And I mean, it's shown right now. I mean, you have 2 current pro players on the team. Like, if that doesn't show how good MQ are right now, I mean, I don't know what will, but oh, hold on a second. Delta, 2 frags found. MQ now with a man disadvantage that has just been lost, but this potentially could be a Swinburne round here as Fluffy does go down, so MQ may have just handed a round over on a silver platter.
We got ready to forward. Stick it all the way back here. Take it slow. Ooh, cutting it tight there, Oni. The fighter will be won. MLY supplies a round in their favor at long last.
They've done it. A round off of MQU. Tough, but not impossible. As at the tail end of the half, they'll get 1 into the tally. But MQU, 5 rounds. Quite a lot of rounds, if I do say so myself, but it is a new half, so MQU need to shore up their attack. Swinburne need to rally the troops to get ready on the defense there. Solid Snake and Kavira go out the window.
Yeah, we'll go down out the window for now. We have a next set of operators going bye-byes as well. 1 second remains. It is going to be a blitz and oh! How could they?
Oh!
No! Not the rook!
Chef Jeff! How could
It's
you?
gone! I can't believe this.
Oh, this is terrible!
They just want to keep it for themselves.
Greedy.
Defenders protecting
No one else can have it.
Unbelievable.
confused by attackers.
What happened to sharing his carry?
It's just not allowed.
Unbelievable.
I know, I can't believe this.
I'm shocked. I'm appalled, in fact. Matsy, I don't think I can continue doing this anymore. I'm just appalled. I'm at a loss for words.
You've been knocked out. You've been KO'd. It's alright, I'm here. I'll save you, lady. You'll be okay, man. You'll be alright. So we'd like to see, but we are going to be moving on to round number 7 now. Take it straight to heaven and maybe there beyond. Take it slow, take it easy. Move on into the action phase now. So, good to go and ready. Blow forward here. See what they can achieve. They take it slow and steady in the beginning phase for now, but still more ahead of them before things go up in a blaze of glory.
Only 2 more for MQU to find as AGON to find a tight angle, and he does get damage off of Chef Jeff looking to open up the account. MLY taken out as Delta. A decent amount of HP chunked out as well. So really got to be aware of this really long angle that AGON is taking here.
Yeah, you're gonna be to do whatever they can here.
Reloading!
Wait
Cover me!
patiently. Just reload.
Only 2 more for MQU to find as AGON to find a tight angle, and he does get damage off of Chef Jeff looking to open up the account. MLY taken out as Delta. A decent amount of HP chunked out as well. So really got to be aware of this really long angle that AGON is taking here.
Yeah, you're gonna be to do whatever they can here.
Reloading!
Wait
Cover me!
patiently. So reload comes through a drone as well. To see if they can. Ooh, that's good. They've actually spotted them there, trying to get the shot through as well. Not delivering as yet, but you know something's bound to happen here.
Maybe that's the laser gate. Nullified as well side. Alert here as well. Where as MQU, I mean, with only a minute 40 left on the clock, they're getting awfully close as well. Jeff, yet again, another frag found as Shaz takes out Nuke as well. A lot of friendly fire going on here, a lot of blue on blue. But Swinburne, with essentially 2.5 members there, Delta down so low, just corralled into the lockers as Jeff looking to put him under scrutiny. Or not.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, it would seem. Shaz locks down as well. Samson's going down. Macquarie just on an absolute farm at the moment. Giving their all here. ACOG good for it. And more to follow up. Well done and well played. As they get down to business.
They do indeed. They want to end this one. Quick smart there. Already match point here for MQU. So not going to waste any time getting this one across the line here. Only one more for MQU to find. As yeah, I mean, there's really not much else to say other than this has just been a pretty, actually very dominant game from MQU. They were pretty much on the ball the entire time as Swinburne really can't seem to handle the MQU flow.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Yeah,
defused
can't
by
handle it
attackers.
this time, it would appear. Stick back for the moment and are ready. Give it their all.
Barbed wire going up.
The barbed wire comes down for now, so Swinburne just looking to do whatever they can to hold back in the moment. See how things go in a second. Take it easy for the time being. Put more barricades up between them. Macquarie, though, they're not phased. They're looking good. They're looking confident. But Swinburne, if they can find their spark here, they might be able to go crazy with this one as well.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time to see how this one pans out. As MQU. Okay, alright, guys, come on. Okay. Guys! Okay, it was funny the first few times. Now it's just getting a little bit old. We're gonna find a new gimmick to stick to here, MQU. Come on.
Reloading ammo.
Well, you know, there could be more fun stuff where that came from. And you don't know till you know, eh? But what we do know is there is going to be more around the corner. It's a good double down from Macquarie there, taking the player advantage back and going to further that as well. MLY, though, supplies 2 more to the board here, tallying it up. It's going to be on a Nuke there and a Fluffy. 2 versus 2 situation, Oni. It's all on this.
Swapping mags!
Yes, indeed. This Yuki taking out the fray for a while as a lot of bullets to reload, but doesn't even matter. Samson's straight in between the eyes, as well as Fluffy's running right on into a side pistol out as Nuki will deliver the final mercy kill. And then we have a 7-2-1. I wish I could say it was a close game, but MQU absolutely dominant victory here.
Yeah, really incredible efforts coming through from them there. You know, there's a reason they were one of the top squads towards the beginning of the year there, and continuing to deliver their confidence all in all once again. So, great stuff coming out from them and theirs, and excited to see how things go in the next one as we go to a short break. We'll see you soon. welcome back, everybody! It's a time to get into more AEL University Elite Series. Right here, right now, with Matsy, with Oni Potence, and Oni reflecting back on the journey so far. How are you feeling about these incredible games?
I'm feeling
Sleepy.
very
I hope
peaceful.
not.
Very peaceful. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is
Yep.
what was
In a
missing
piece.
in my life. I am so zen. I am so chill. This is what we're waiting for, and it's here.
Yeah, it's only fitting, you know? From casting to translating to adminning, Oni can do it all, but now he's back, he's home, casting AEL University Elite Series. It's like you never left, and just like these teams never left either, it's UON taking on UNSW, and this is going to be a clash of titans.
On the side of UON, we've got Sulfuric, we got Bud, Adif, Sign, and V Potatoes. And on the side of UNSW, we've got some few familiar faces. We got Med, we got Agent, we got Savage, I believe, Savage, Deal Savage, if you will. We got Average Cop
Elixir.
and Frosty.
Yeah, got a few different interesting aliases there. I think that Agent player in particular is going to do some great things on
I disagree.
Clubhouse here
Nope.
tonight. I think Agent's going to be the MVP, to
Nope.
be honest.
Actively preying on his downfall.
Wow, I see how it is. Well, I'll play this side of the field.
We gotta
You
play
play that
devil's
side of the
advocate.
field, all right?
So I was
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
play that
devil's
side of the
advocate.
field.
I will,
I'll be
I
on
will.
this one.
I'll be on the nice
And-
side of the field where the grass is greener.
No, I think it's shining brighter on my side. You know?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, I know so that the operator bands will be starting off with Ace and Kaid.
Ooh. No surprises. Are you surprised, Matt?
Never.
Yep, at this point,
It
it's just a
stayed
given.
true for in this side of things for over a year and probably even longer. But for now, our next set are going to be locked and loaded. So, will it be something interesting? No, it's just going to be a Thermite and Azami this time around. No Rook ban in this game so far, Oni.
I don't even want to think about it. It's still
Haunting you.
I
You're
still
gonna have nightmares about
I still
it.
have nightmares about it, Matt. I can't fall asleep. It's just in my head. Oh.
Rent free. It just lives there.
Defenders, protect
I
your
will only
bombs from
cope.
being defused
I
by
do yet
attackers.
wonder as we ponder on how these teams will prepare themselves into the preparation phase here. UNSW ready to rumble. No Kraz this time around. Will it change up to their roster? Really change their pace, change how they approach this game as a whole? Or will this be a reinvigorated, re-strengthened roster? All will be decided soon, as we do have the bomb sites located, so good informational gathering even before we kick off into action phase here. I'm curious how they are going to try and set up their execute though.
Well, I mean, they found out that the bomb site's in the cash room and CCTV, so I mean that triggers an immediate changeover to the Monty and the Capital. So, I have a very strong feeling that UNSW are going to try to go for the classic garage approach, get the Monty up in towards the door, and you have, well, in this case, Wamai or Jaeger usually posted up in towards rafters to get rid of those nades. Yep, and lo and behold, Agent already breaking down the door into the garage.
Break the door down and ready to break their way in.
Oh.
Smad will start off there, so good kill onto Sulfuric Tetron. And to catch up. A few more where that came from. Because they hold position only. But no one else going to be caught out just yet.
No, not just quite yet. A decent position spotted as well, but average coming down below as well. But V Potatoes, I mean, there's a bit of a telltale sign. Someone could be hiding around there, but Agent can try and find another as well. It doesn't actually have confirmation of the position of Potatoes. Could be for a bit of a nasty surprise there, but Savage does catch a little bit of stray damage from Adif as well, so gonna play this one a little bit carefully. Adif does take fire back as well, but burned out as well. Adif down low, so low. Another bolt will finish him off, but still hanging around here. Position still revealed, but Adif under a lot of scrutiny.
And more to follow up as well. It is going to be a double down going in favor of UON there. So, looking great at the moment. Agent good to trade, but does get traded themselves. So, still favoring UON onto this one. Ready to try and slice their way through the remainder from here, but still going to be more presence yet to be established here.
Potatoes, I don't know why you try and take that fight, but it happened as Med gets himself a freebie served up. As seen in Bud, last 2 soldiers remaining here. 54 seconds left on the clock, one spotted up on towards Red. So Med does start to activate. Red, Med Redemption looking to come up through the stairs here. 45 seconds left on the clock. Just got to get through their castle barrier. Keep hitting it. A few more times it's going to come crumbling down. As Conk looking to try and find another angle as well. The outside wall has been breached. But Med needs to start to activate here. But average Conk, you got to be careful.
Yeah, you got to exercise the utmost caution here. Otherwise, they're going to be in big trouble. Playing around the smoke there. Not looking to joke around, but see how they go. Take it easy for a second here. Waiting. Oh, good spot from Average Conk there. Now trying to lock it down. Ahmed still redeemable. You can find them. Doesn't look like they're going to go for it, but it gets it done at the end there. So far, so good. UON prevail.
Oh, so close. But just by a fraction of a second, UON get it across the board. Very, very close round there. Very, very nice try from UNSW. But first round does go over
Attackers
to
need to
UON.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We'll go in there favor for now. And let's see how the rest of them will shape up as well, Oni. We prepare for battle. Next stage of this one, UNSW in an uncomfortable position in the beginning, but doesn't mean that the rounds are going to be irredeemable. Heading towards the end here as players already look to pelt down some more layers before them, set up the defenses as best they can there. UNSW are good to gather the information where the bomb sites are as well, so they're going to be good to take advantage of that in the long term here, but for now they can just take it slow and steady.
Okay, UNSW, it's a bit of a rough bump in the road here. I mean, looking pretty good for a while. Oh, Deef does get taken out. The spawn peak spotted out early. But Agent doesn't escape unscathed. Almost pays with his life, but he will come out on top there. It's a UON. Very, very early loss here. Could be a UNSW round here in the making.
Exactly what they're hoping for, Oni. We'll see if they can push on here. Trying to burn their way through. I like what they're cooking up here, UNSW. Still not going to be able to get the full breach just yet, but they make some holes in the defenses, and you know, even from the smallest gap, you might be able to tap through and find exactly what they were looking to lock in here. Now, though, still shutting things down layer by layer. Nobody is ready to take this one as player one.
And now evened up as well as Scene has found 2 more. So just when we thought that this could be a UNSW round in the making, even to back up and then some more after that as well, UON. We've got the man advantage here, and the drone set towards the bathroom. Confirms the presence of sulfuric tetra. As well as the Hebata pellets go on out. Nade tossed on out. What is going on here? We are just throwing nades at each other.
Yeah, just looking to throw together whatever utility they can for the moment, eh? But we'll see how they go. Take it slow and steady for this one. Ooh, nice shot from sulfuric there. Still got more to answer though onto this one, so see what else they can do, what else they can achieve here. But take it slow, take it easy. But it's never gonna be easy, is it, Oni?
No, not at all. Not one bit. It's really looking pretty tough. In fact, for UNSW as well. As the 4v2, they need 10 with 1 move. As Frosty couldn't pay with his life, but I was waiting for it. The swing. Another timing. Potatoes will find the timing and will swing as Frosty gets taken down. And now it's Savage left to his own devices. 1v3 need to be pieced together there. It's UON. They're more than happy just to stay put. Position revealed. Seeing does get spotted out. So does Savage with 24 seconds left on the clock. Along with scrutiny. If they want to go for a swing, might go for a double swing there, but not to be signed. Just gonna take it out all on his own with the crash beat going on in. As UNSW, just when we thought that they could have gotten some momentum going here, it all comes tumbling down.
All comes tumbling down, just like that. So, gonna be good for them for the moment, and be good for more where that came from. So take it slow, take it easy. See our operators locked and loaded. Did see a mirror actually trickle through there, so curious to see if that gets some traction. You know, that has been one of the more common operator bans in other games, and I'm interested to see how much impact UON get out of it at this point in time.
Oh yeah, I mean, the reason why Mira's been banned out so often is that she offers so much intel and utility that's incredibly one-sided as well. I mean, that Mira, like, I'm set up now where it is, gives them so much visibility to work with. And also there's a psychological level as well, because that one way you can't see through it, they can. So there's a very high risk of someone being behind the wall and just don't know it. So just having that psychological risk factor as well does play into Mira's strength, of course. We go into another round here. UNSW bringing Agent on the blitz as well, but Average Conk already taking a huge chunk of HP out from a Deef who's really getting aggressive with these spawn peaks, and it's paying off.
Activating drone.
Yeah, paying off in a big way there, Oni. Gotta respect it. You know, they're holding their ground, they're looking to give it their all, and sometimes it's working out. It's good, but gonna be more hard work to be put in here if either side wants to stake their claim to the third round here and now. Wait patiently. A Deep gonna open the account there on the Frosty. So not gonna be Frosty at all. It's gonna be warm as ever, and that continues to deliver more fuel to the fire there as they find another kill.
It's as easy as that. Over 2 minutes to go. Frosty and Agent are down. Average Conk basically on life support at this point. So it seems like this is just starting to become a common trend. Not a one-off for UNSW's UON. They are getting a hell of a lot of momentum. A lot more than I expected them to be honest. As we have seen this UNSW squad play before, but UON of course as well. But yeah, look, this looks like a very, very fired up, reborn UON, if you will.
Ooh. Oh! They will get it done in the end there. I was getting a bit worried for a second, Oni. There could be more to follow here. Ooh, let's see if they can do it, eh?
Let's see indeed. As a Diff confirms the position of both. As Scene will carry him out, bailed out by his teammate there. Now, last one standing is Conk on an absolute fraction of health. The Scene just doesn't even see him. See his audio cue. Oh no, never mind. He saw him. Saw the barrel of the gun. Boop, boop, boop. Dead. Wow.
Done and dusted there. Timeout coming through from UNSW as well. Got to commend them for that, you know? They got to just take a second, lock in, give it the best they can there. So, maybe having some curious discussions. Going to be led by maybe Med or Agent, showcasing some of their competitive experience across the board there. But see what will result from these discussions, Mr. Oni, as they gonna have to take it as slow and steady heading forward, otherwise they may get left behind.
Yeah, they've really got to kick things up into 6th gear right now. I mean, they've lost 3 rounds in a row. Some of them relatively close, I must say, but still, it still feels like UON is completely in control and in the driver's seat right now. So hopefully these bans can alleviate some of this pressure. Surely Mira gets taken out of the equation there, as Mira has been quite a nuisance there. Again, no surprises there. Maverick also taken out of the equation. So really strong operators that have proven to be quite beneficial on both sides. But now we go to CCTV and cash room again. So looking to try and replicate the decent amount of success that they had in the garage going into this round again.
Locate and defuse bombs.
Yeah, looking to replicate the success there and see if we can. What's the timeline?
Reinforcing
And,
wall.
take it one step closer here. Duo at pole position for now. UNSW still considering their options. I think that they're bringing out the first Monty we've seen tonight as well, Oni. So very keen to see how that one will play out on towards the rest of the first half as well, and there beyond. But for the moment, just gonna stick it through. 10 seconds to go remaining here. UN well poised, well calm and collected. And UNSW, they're ready to get this party started.
Well, let's hope for their sake that they do. As
Coming.
if Chris is watching, he's probably crying and screaming right now. As this is not the UNSW that we're used to seeing. That looks so defeated and. There you go, bud. You got to the net.
Yeah, it got there in the end. So far, so good. But let's see what else is going to be good, Mr. Oni. Sites are located now, so UNSW in a good position here, say. But see what else they can achieve now. Have to certainly exercise the utmost caution
Reloading.
heading towards any angle here. Heading towards the 2-minute mark now, though, and UON, they're just cemented into their respective stations, you know. No one's really prodding them too hard. They have been forced off of slightly, but otherwise, mostly A-okay.
I mean, the outer wall's been breached, so at least that does put UON under a bit of pressure there. This garage still an unknown quantity as well, so potentially if UNSW start to get a lot more control, they'd be fighting a war on two fronts there, but the diff still up top in towards the rafters. In a very strong position, as there's really not much available to force them out, as I believe they only have access to one kite bolt now. But, I mean, like I said, the more angles that open up, less chance you have of success. So UNSW with the opener scene. Oh! A quick pick straight towards man and another!
Locking it up and locking it in here. Player advantage to UON for now. Looking to burn past Agent's shield here. They're going to have to do more than that to yield results. The pressure, it elevates, but it doesn't even matter. They continue to play around. It's in there. It's a sign to life all over again for the UON side here. Frosty, one last chance and will deliver. Sign! Takes it for the ace, clears the space, and they claim that round.
Can't be peeking that. Cannot. Sign in his domain as UNSW, the unlucky travels to stray right in towards the killer's jaws as Sign will tear the heads right off. 4-0 with no signs of stopping either. They are just on an absolute tear right now. As UNSW, I mean, that timeout really
Attackers need to locate and
Not-
defuse as many bombs as they can.
garnering the results that they'd so hoped for.
Yeah, it's not netting the results that they were kind of seeking there, right? You thought maybe there'd be a bit of a change coming forward, but no. Yeah, it's considered they're pretty much in the exact same place as they were earlier. So going to be rough as can be there, but regardless, it's not over till it's over, right? There's still paths to redemption, regardless of what you think here. So, keen to see how things go. Jumping in to the next one now. 5 seconds to go here on the prep phase. They are good to go. They are going to give it their absolute best. And let's get down to business right here, right now. It's time to get to action, Oni. I'm so keen for it.
Yeah, at this point in time, like, I'm not sure what is going to work for UNSW here. I mean, they've taken a time out as well to reassess their efforts, but it just still hasn't garnered the results they're looking for. I mean, even though I'd argue that they were worse off, in fact. I mean, right after the timeout, Side gets an ace, of all things. So for UNSW, this might just be too far gone here. 4 rounds, it's a pretty serious deficit to try and make up for. But at least Tetra under a bit of scrutiny here, but doing some little fancy bandit tricking. Gonna make sure the outer wall stays closed for the time being. And again, Deef goes for the spawn peak yet again as Agent will pay the price for Med. Look at the even it back up 4-4 now.
Well, not for long, Oni. It's going to be a 4-3 in favor of UO, and again, Med going down as well. So, good a double kill for a Deep there. Looking good, looking great, and see how they will look to navigate the rest of this one. Take it slow, take it easy here. Wait patiently around these corners, but don't bear to garner any deeper attention yet.
Minute 27 left as the Deef still maintain control over towards top side there. Towards cash room there as Frosty gets caught completely off guard. And just like that, it's just a cleanup. You can't fault UON here. UNSW just walking straight on in without so much. As a second thought there, 5-0. It's completely clean thus far with only one more left in this half. We could be seeing our first 7-0 potentially in this season thus far on the first day as well, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We're going back down in towards the church, so UNSW still might have some prayers left that may be answered.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Yeah, may be answered and may have the hopes ignited once again. So take it slow, take it easy here, but for now, teams are looking to prime up and give it their all. Wait patiently. See what is laying in wait on the other side here. Take it slow and easy into round 6 now. UNSW, would this be their saving grace? Will they be able to take some space here and maybe something even further beyond? All will be proven, all will be tested right in the next 2 seconds, Tony. UON, they've laid down their preparations, the barricades are up, and they're already looking to play a game of peekaboo.
Again, Deef, just aggressive as ever. Doesn't pay off this time though, no frag found, but a decent amount of damage taken out there. As Deef not happy about that one, but Scene could be in for the lineup of a lifetime, but not quite just yet. But there's a lot of noise outside this window. It's just a matter of timing. They'll go for the swing. More okay, guys, just stop peeking it. Stop peeking it. Stop it. No. Don't try and fight it. Wow.
Gonna be more where that came from. Just you wait. But speaking of, let's see what else they can do now. Take it slow, take it easy for the time being. Waiting patiently for the moment. Looking to take the angles here, shooting through the tubs there, but no one going to be a scrub pass here. Like, we'll find a target there from the Deimos and ready to gather more attention accordingly. Slowly but surely creeping forward. They saw the shots there. Signs prepared.
Oh. Signs prepared. But Agent not. C4 straight to the face. Average Conk looking to toss in a Candela to try and find this angle there. But see with a triple kill there. Conk now left in a 1v5. Needs to do it all. Him against the world, but not to be. Surrounded on all fronts, surrounded on all sides, all accords. And taken down without so much as an ounce of mercy there. UON 6-0. UNSW still nil. As sides do switch over. UON poised to potentially take this out 7-0.
7-0 and ready for the flow. Let's see exactly which way it's going to go. They will be looking to lock in the next set of operator bands here. See how things go in a second. As they wait things out here. Mira going to be facing the next band there, Ernie. So unsurprising to see that one. Maverick also going to be following suit as well.
Yeah, I mean, bands not really too surprising at this point. I mean, I've been saying it time and time again, but surely we're used to the pretty similar bands that we've been seeing. Azami and Monty taken out as well, yeah. A very, very big news, especially when up in towards cash and CCTV up on those rafters. Azami can be quite the nightmare, so they don't want to deal with that one. Now we go down below yet again to Church and Arsenal.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Ready
attackers.
to see if they can go to church there. Maybe their prayers will be answered to take a round in their favor, Ernie. Maybe that's why they've chosen church this time around, you know? It makes a lot of sense. But we'll see how UNSW go on their defensive side now. As they take it slow, take it easy. And to their own lines of preparation here. I can see they've got a few different operators out there. You know, Goyo coming through. You can see all different differentials going into this one. But for now, 10 seconds to spare here. UNSW good to go with plentiful amounts of barricades there. They should be comfortable as ever, but UN, are they going to be able to replicate, if not further, the success of their defensive side onto their attack now? This is going to be a good challenge for them, and I'm eager to see if they can just keep up with more of that same intense energy.
Yeah, I mean, they only have one more round to go. Surely, at this point, they've had enough of messing around, so they just want to end this as quickly as possible, and that's looking like the approach that they're trying to go for here, down below towards Church and Arsenal. Florida's coming out as well, but just taking this one nice and carefully. Got to be clearing out top site first, just to ensure that no one sneaks up behind them.
They're going to take it slow and calmly in that aspect, otherwise they're going to be in a bit of trouble, Odie, I would imagine. But for now, we'll see the drone coming out, so ready to get their racing practice in the way there, looking to see if they can sway anything else into their favour. They will stay cool, calm and collected, but for now we'll be looking to creep up off the back of that. Sophie Potatoes are good to clear the angles there. See if they can join forces accordingly.
Watch it. Enemy device.
Hey, this one a bit more slower. It's a change of pace coming up from UN, who quite impressive once upon down the main stairs as well. 6-0 as could be seeing the makings of the final round here.
This could be it. Let's see how they go. Hold it back for a second here. Fires are in, but not looking to explode just yet. There we go. We'll find the fires are breaking down the stairs there, so they temporarily dispose them, but not for long as they peek the corner, but ready to calm the storm though, and a site's going to be located. They're good to go.
Yeah, good to go indeed. Finally, UNSW have found some kind of advantage, some kind of reprieve there, but 40 seconds left on the clock. Still yet to make any real advances into the bowels of the sites themselves there. 30 seconds left on the clock essentially there, but it's going to get chaotic real quickly. 30 seconds left on the clock. Time is on the S&T. UNSW are hunkering down as best as they can.
More where that came from, I'm sure, Oni. The diffuser is at least picked up for the moment, so it'll be good to that one a step closer now. Oh, taking a bit of damage sign there, but it's all going to be fine. And maybe not. Trades coming left, right, and center here. 1-for-1, looking to get it done. It's a deep now, a thief in the night. A Met says good night, and it will be a defensive round at long last. UNSW deliver right on the final stretch there. They are back. They are so back.
They are, but for how much longer? I mean, they've got themselves a round on the board finally. Great. But there's still 5 more that you have to make up for to reach overtime. Possible, yes. Hard, gotta be very, very hard to get there. I mean, 5 perfect rounds in a row is a very,
Defenders,
very
protect
tall
your bombs
ask,
from
especially
being
when you
defused by
have been on fire for virtually this entire game, and to quell that fire, it's honestly, I dare say, impossible at this point.
Fortifying wall!
Well, maybe they can make the impossible possible, Oni. See what they can achieve. Heading in to round number 8 now. Open the gates into this one and get ready. Get down to business.
Reinforcing wall!
They prepare for battle and get ready to rattle things up accordingly. So, only seconds of preparation to spare here. Maybe a little more where that came from, but no fret. It's all going to get down to action now instead. So, prepared for whatever else could be on the other side of this one, Oni, as UNSW, they've had their first taste of greatness.
They have, but can they relish it is a question, or was it just a fleeting memory of what once was? To go again to another round here. A relatively standard comp coming out here. Deef taking a bit of damage. A few shots coming on out here and there. It's 2 minutes 20. That's ample time for UON to get something done here. But UNSW still kind of hunkering down. Not really too much in terms of wanton aggression.
Time to ring some ears.
Yeah, not too much this time, but maybe
Enemy devices are on
we'll
the board.
find a bit more next time. Hold back for the second.
Watch it. Enemy devices.
Gonna wait things out, take out the cameras on their way through. Why not? You know, minimize a bit of vision, never hurt. But what does hurt is when Med gets serious. Agent gonna go down in trade though, so 1 for 1 to kick off, Oni. This is only just getting started.
Just getting started indeed, but mind you, Deef is relatively low on HP, so that is a very, very big factor to consider. Deef gets a lot of information, one on the stairs as well. Oh, Med goes for the Ferrari peek straight on into Deef. Gets taken down scene though. Let's manage to dodge the toxic babes, and a little sliver in that barricade could be enough for Savage Doge to go down. As it's 3 now. Still holding steady Clash. Still being quite a nuisance, but for the time being, pretty far removed from the rest of the action there. But the bait and switch coming on in. Med looking to save the day. Triple kill found. And really, Med, the only one on UNSW to sing right now, as everyone has gone dead, quiet, dead in the water.
Dead in the water and ready for the next stage of the slaughter. They wait patiently here. Oh, just over 40 seconds. Good kill from a sign though. Triple to their name. Med taking aim and taking a lot of damage. And just like that, UON get it done. GG, well played. It's all over and out. Fantastic work coming through from our teams here, Oni. Got to give them props, give them respect. Well deserved. And well done to UNSW to at least take 1 round there. You know, I was quite worried, but seems they will deliver when it mattered for UON.
Yeah, I mean, if this is a UON that we're expecting to see every week, you know, there could be a very, very good contender in this season. 7-1. It's quite an impressive scoreline, I must say.
Yeah, fantastic work coming through from them there, and you're going to see more where that came from. You know, this is the first week back, and excited for more action to come. But speaking of which, we do have more action on its way right on the other side of this break, everybody. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back very soon. Welcome back, everybody! It's none other than Matsy and Oni coming at you once again with best in class Rainbow Six Siege. And it is going to be best in the business, best times ahead, and very excited for our next match ahead of us, as we are going to be checking out Monash taking on UQ for the next one here. But let's see how it all unfolds. Here's our rosters here. We do have Electronic 4000 there, Frog, HP, Desjet, Kerfling, Waits for Monash there. And it is going to be UQ coming at you with Scars, AZ, Wheezy, Athena, and Panzer. So that's going to be our rosters today, Oni, and keen to see how things unfold as we are going to be loading straight into a Chalet here.
Yep. Back into Chalet we go indeed for our last map. Last game, in fact, as well between Monash and UQ here. UQ at the very, very tippy top of the pecking order here. If memory serves me correctly, they are second place indeed here. So Monash gonna have their work cut out for them here. Bans, again, shouldn't be too much different from what we saw previously here, but Dockerby and Amira taken out of the mix.
Goodbye, farewell, and see you again. Never. Or soon. We'll see. But next set of operators going to be banned away as well. Curious what stays, what goes here, as they have only seconds to spare. And just like that, they're locked down, they're locked in. It's going to be Thatcher and Azami to follow up this time around only, so it does leave a few things open to interpretation here on Chalet. Ace already are going to be selected by Panzer there, Zofia as well. You've highlighted that one tonight, so we get to see both of those characters coming through. Oh my god!
Oh!
Is this real? It's Rook!
2 in 1 day?
I can't believe my eyes.
I can't either.
Waits is just doing the heavy lifting, clearly.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
I know what's up, Barney.
By attackers.
I knew I felt something when I went. I could feel the aura even before we loaded into the series. Oh my goodness.
Well, it's going to be felt in a huge way there. So, very eager to see what a fire they are going to bring into this series. As the teams set themselves up for success now, looking to get little bits of utility out. Bandit on the mix again. It's only fitting that Electronic 4000 is playing Bandit, isn't it? You know, bringing electrifying gameplay in name and in operator.
Does make a lot of sense going into this one here, but now on the side of UQ on the attack, we've got a pretty interesting range of operators, namely that Amaru being tossed into the mix. So this one a little bit interesting, as Wheezy's opted for the Maru shotgun as well, so looking for some high octane action coming into this one here, as Monash need to be prepared and steer clear from any windows lest there be an Amaru looking to swing right in.
Swing right in and see. Ooh, how they fare. My goodness, big shots from Waits there. It's going to be the MVP on the Rook there with the shotgun as well.
Aura.
How fitting. Yeah, just straight aura, Oni. And, Panzer will shut them down onto Kerfling there. That's unfortunate. Waits has to put into the mix a bit more, I reckon.
Yeah, see, I mean, Wheezy had to play. I mean, Waits was a little bit lost, to say the least, but Wheezy had to play. But I mean, you're just not getting past the Rook. He just has too much aura. Like you didn't know this, but he has a second. Rook has a second ability, the Aura Shield.
Yeah, they've got at least a little bit more that they can bring at the moment. Ooh, here we go. The Scars going down there. Shots from HP and Desjet. So, see how things go. Take it slow, steady,
Changing mags.
and ready to blow it up like confetti. So wait patiently here. Still, AZ into a push around the corner. Spot, drop, and roll as the UQ stroll ahead with the player advantage. HP Desjet last standing.
Yeah, last standing indeed. You're gonna be coming in from those stairs as AZ well and truly trained in on the angle. Just can't connect the dots just yet, but at least they have the position revealed. So HP Desjet in a bit of a sticky situation here. Needs to try and connect the dots here, but AZ actually going for a bit of a long flank in towards the stairs. I don't think Desjet is actually ready for this possibility, and not at all. As AZ finish him off quick, smart there. So very, very nice first round going over to UQ.
Nicely done by UQ there. They are going to be able to lock in the first, to burst in with confidence. And keen to see what else they can do. Thunderbird actually going to be coming out for a curfling here. Don't think we see that one too often, Oni, so curious to see how they fare.
Yeah, I really can't say that we do, as
Attackers need to locate and defuse
to be
bomb.
honest, in the grand scheme of things, it's... I mean, you get like a little healing station. Outside of that, she doesn't really prove too much in terms of utility. I mean, in a game where any bullets can be a fatal headshot with one shot, it does become a bit ineffective, really, where everyone's just aiming for the head anyway.
Device placed.
But, I mean, interesting to see Thunderbird come on out. So, hopefully that could give Monash a bit of a leg up here. But, yeah, this is starting to look pretty strong coming up from UQ thus far.
Forcing the wall!
Yeah, I like the strength being displayed in the early phase here, and keen to see what else they can bring after this one progresses forward. As the barricades to be locked in there, waits. Just going to be putting up whatever they can here. You know, I admire the strength. Curious how they go. Almost feels like they're playing on controller only, doesn't it?
A little bit, imagine.
Yeah, a little
that's
bit.
even more aura. That's even more aura. Like,
Yeah.
It does not need a keyboard and mouse to be good in this game. Just when you thought he couldn't get
Steady
more
spins the
aura.
race.
Exactly. But not for Scars, as HP Desjet will take him out for a second round in a row. So it looks like we've got a bit of a rivalry going on between Scars and this printer here. So things getting a little interesting here, as Monash now do have the man advantage.
Yeah, player advantage are going to be afforded to them now, so this is good. Ooh, even further now. Wheezy going down. Lovely stuff from Kerfling there. And going to take advantage of the vision as well. Use the cameras. Some of their vision's already been nullified, though. Interesting. And we do see Athena getting a kill through as well.
Yeah, I mean, UQ, they still had a man disadvantage, but taking this one nice and slow, trying to piece it together, just waiting for an overstep, a misstep, if you will, from Monash, but nothing really presented to them too easily, as Whites is still alive as well. Not too worried, but AC just around the corner as well, looking to tussle with HP Desjet, but just escape around the corner. But Rook Shotgun coming around the corner as well.
Here we go. Is it going to be holding it back around these corners now, bypassing the minute mark here. Let's see if they can hold back. Oh, weights goes down, so a great double down from our UQ side now. Or advantage again. They might even find more. They burst open the right angle there, but not going to be able to wrangle in the kill this time.
Not at all, but more missed shots coming up from Athena. Opportunity squandered. Now, man advantage in the hands of UQ here. Very real possibility that Monash might have just bitten off more than they can chew here. Both players tagged up as well. There's a crowd in towards the bathroom as well. Angle spotted. Panzer just taps the head off Electronic off. So now it's HB Deathjet. Last one standing, looking to get it done, looking to print his way to victory there. We'll find one though, looking for the other. Goes down at the half wall, but goes down in front of the piano, and we'll be playing a note more.
Well done, well played to UQ there, locking in 2 rounds in a row here. So far, so good, and we now look in our next set of operators here. It's going to be Tuberel, Bandit, Sophia, Ace. So far, so good, and more to follow. I had actually locked in as well. There's so many operators that you normally see banned out here only, so it's crazy to see the combinations coming out here, but looks like Knock is going to be on track as well, and I'm ready to see what else is on track into this round ahead of us. So we do have round 3 ahead of us now. Let's see how things blow up as the round progresses.
Yeah, I mean, UQ taking advantage of these flanks, so no surprises that Nook made an appearance, but looking to be subbed out for Solid Snake now, as we do go down below. So I mean, flanking really not going to be too great, as there's not too much space to work with down below. The Solid Snake, another solid option, of course. Ram going to be all important there, as just above the snowmobile garage and the wine cellar will be in the main lobby. So should he get control of the main lobby, Ram can well, literally tear the roof off and rain down hellfire upon Monash here. So if UQ play the cards right, could be in for a hat trick here.
Could be exactly what they're hoping for, Oni, and I am so ready. See how it all goes in a second, though. It's early days into the rounder for the moment, but it's going to be UQ starting off strong again, and Kerflin going down, and looking for more around the corner as well. Will they find it? All will be discovered. The Frog is going to be awaiting patiently. UQ one and the same. Going to take aim at this one. They've already found the opening there, exposing a vulnerability to Monash's defense, and they find another kill as well. This is only going to open the path further and further along. So, keen, curious to see what else they can navigate here, as they will set the drones in motion as well, clear some space. This is good scouting, so they can stage themselves for the next fight ahead of them. Oh, look at that. Great information on the upstairs.
Yeah, great info found on towards the electronic as well, so this one's just going to be a little bit tougher now, as but on the flip side, they have confirmed position of electronic, who's going to back up towards the stairs actually, so AZ could be in for a fight to come on here as AC almost found the timing, but electronic to reign supreme as White's strike back against Wheezy as well. So Monash again with man advantage here, but UQ looking to take it back into towards their hands, into hands of Scars. Whites will go as now down to a 3-on-3. Electronic down so low as well. This could be a very dangerous situation. I'm getting deja vu here.
Feel like we've been in this place before. Let's see if it is going to go all the same again. Shots coming out. Nicely done by Scars there. Triple into the round. And looking to create even further quad. One more to go. Electronic there. Locked down. Loaded Scars. Trying to push around the corner. Slow and steady. Oh! One and done into the ace. They just claim this round with sheer confidence.
Just a matter of lining them up, pulling the trigger, and taking them down. I mean, again, like the round before, Monash had the man advantage. They also had a lot of information to work with about where these players are, where these attackers are, yet they go peeking in and just losing out these fights. I mean, they're just handing UQ free rounds for basically little to nothing in return as well. So 3-0 to UQ. And extra bans do come on in. Solid Snake and Kai taken out there, as Monash have a few more rounds left in the defender half. But yeah, I mean, with the way that UQ are conducting themselves here, we could be in for a relatively quick game here.
Yeah, it depends on how this rest of the endeavor goes. You know, it could be a fast track or it could be something else entirely. Depends on what else will be progressing forward. Hold back for the moment. Round of 4, only just beginning. So, curious to see if Monash can spin something together into their favor. You know, it's still only early days. I think UQ definitely looking good, but Monash may have hope ahead of them. You know, I'm hopeful they can take a round back and start their own little push towards the summit there, but slow and steady wins the race, and we'll see if they can clear the space on this one momentarily. As we prepare for battle within a moment here, the time running its course, preparations are done. It's time to have fun and a snap to action.
Let's call for action here for Monash, as they're still yet to get themselves on the board here. UQ, well, for the most part, really able to come out on top from man disadvantages, show the tenacity of this team to fight through these adverse conditions they're facing themselves in. But yeah, I mean, all eyes on Scars right now has been quite the difference maker. Or more so in this previous round, they're pulling off an ace right out of the hat. But hopefully, for Monash's sake, they're presented a lifeline here.
Yeah, they're going to be hopeful to try and get some kind of resurrection into this one, aren't they? See if they can claim it. They take it easy for the moment. They take it slow, steady. Drones coming out as well now, so they can gather a bit of information, scout out some of the utility that's going to be laying in wait for them. Try and clear a space accordingly. But low and steady, it's a 1-for-1 trade to open the parade there, and now maybe more.
It's a 1-for-1. Still even. Stevens at this stage, minute 30 left. So still decent amount of time to work with here, but UQ is still scouting ahead, looking, clearing out the corners, trying to figure out where on earth it could be. Fenrir just playing. Oh no, this could be bad. No, this is very bad. Doesn't manage to get away with it. The position has been revealed. Frog down towards Piano, still sticking around as Panzer served up a freebie straight in towards Frog. So now UQ with a man advantage, and more so there. Athena secures a frag on towards Whites, but oh, hold on a second. HB Death Jet does fight too, so it's even back up again.
Straight back up again and ready to try and shut down the diffuser there. Looks like they are going to be taking it to fun, and they are going to get the job done here. 2 versus 1 for Kerfling now. Will Kerfling be able to deliver the sole survivor here? Let's see if they can bring it through as the true survivor. Do they win these? Not today. Panzer blows them up, and it is going to be done just like that.
Just what you thought. Monash had a leg to stand on that one, courtesy of HB Death Jet there, but getting cut out from under the 4-0. So they're just on an absolute tear right now as we go back up once again into the master bedroom in the office. As UQ looking to bring in some extra protection there. Blitz with the shield coming on in. But Monash still opting for a relatively similar lineup in terms of the operators.
Attackers need to locate.
Yeah, not too many big changes, are there? Not at the moment, but we'll see if they look to make some changes in the long run here. They hold back for the time being. They're still going to be maintaining their composure. Coming forward here. We are going to be diving straight into round 5. The one question I have now, Oni, is if Panzer is going to be able to progress through the remainder of this series unscathed, because they haven't died once yet. They're actually a clean slate holistically, so that's kind of impressive considering we're already up to round 5.
Yeah, I mean, in a game like Siege, I mean, having no deaths this far is pretty impressive, I can't lie. So Panzer, I mean, like the name suggests, they're an absolute beast made of armor right now. It's 4-0. It's not looking good for Monash to say the very least, as their defense has folded in, crumbled in. We've seen heroics coming on in HP, like 5 frags to his name, just trying his best, but yeah, just something seems to be going catastrophically wrong for Monash here. But yeah, hopefully they can get themselves figured out soon, because there's only 2 more rounds left, inclusive of this one, to try and bring it back.
Try and bring it back and ready for the next line of attack here. As they wait patiently for whatever else could be around these corners only. Ooh, a frog goes down. I'm going to leap away from that one. Oh, easy, good for it with the shotty there. But they are going to be done and dusted. So it is going to be a good advantage earned and furthered by Panzer and Co. now. So Panzer just deepening their record here. But Weezy is going to be the first victim there for Monash. So, well done to Monash for finding one back. There's still more to get done before this is over, though.
Well, Scars, there's just another nail in the coffin there. Electronic. Last man standing, looking to try and hold back against UQ, who have just been on a relentless tear. As Electronic potentially catches the time and misses opportunity on Scars. We'll find Scars eventually, though, but getting ran down. No more bullets left in the SFG as AZ will finish him off. Nope. Alright, got him in the head. Got him in the head.
Oh, gotta love it.
Gotta
love it, Ernie. 5-0. Don't watch. We're watching. Eyes peeled. We saw it all. Oh, gotta. It's good. Good comms between our players here. You know, it's all good fun. But we are gonna jump into round 6 now. So, UQ looking confident as ever into this one, and very eager to see if we'll be able to continue to strike fiercely into rounds ahead as look to lock it down on Monash. You know, they've got a chance here. Maybe they can run it back, give it their best, and see if they can find it. Maybe one round at this point, but you don't know until you know, do ya? So, see how the preparations do fare. Site's already going to be located as well by UQ, so continuing to be on brand here. Very speedy approach into a majority of the rounds. Monash, I guess, need to consider, like, what can they do at this point? I'm interested in, I guess, why they haven't opted into some of the timeouts that are available to them, unlike what we saw last series.
Yeah, a lot of questions. 5-0 though. I mean, yeah, a lot more questions rather than answers. Monash right now is this is the last round left of this half as Frog looking to find an early spawn pick. Only thing I'll confirm is the presence of Nomad on the outside, but Wheezy does manage to avoid detection for the time being. Goes up top, manages to escape away from Frog's crosshair, but Frog with a reposition up, but oh, HP Deathjet finally to find Wheezy.
Nice early start there for Monash, and see if they can catch anything else just like that. You know, Monash, if they get the early picks there, that's exactly what they're hoping for. Net an early advantage and see if they can cultivate further. But AZ is not really going to allow them that fortune there. HP Deathjet, one in the same though. Good for the triple into this one. Finally, Panzer falls. Cannot believe what we're seeing here as they have managed to fight back and they have a player advantage. 2 up, but now 1 more down. HP Deathjet, the Guardian Angel, will fall.
Yeah, finally the Colossus of Monash taken out though, but still 3 more players to find. As a double swing coming on in, there's some good team play coming on in, just pancakking off of each other's, moving together as a cohesive unit. So the 2v4 now brought down to a 2-on-2. Athena just around the corner, but taped up. Another break toss, only turn round.
It's going everywhere, and there it is already. They will finally be able to net a round in their favor. Just like that, they lock it in 1-5. Look alive. And yep, he's put it perfectly. The comeback is in progress. Agreed.
It could happen. It could.
Today's the day.
We'll just we'll have to wait and see about that. As much as I would love to believe a Monash comeback here, not saying that it's completely out of the realm possibility here, but they need to put up 4 perfect rounds against the UQ that has looked pretty in shape, pretty in form thus far. So although it's not impossible, it is going to be a tall order, but you know, it's a brand new half. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. Anything is possible as our next set of operator bands are going to be locked and loaded here. Mira and Solid Snake actually going to be banned away this time. Do you feel like a Snake ban's common, Oni?
I mean, from what we've seen today, it really does seem so. As I haven't really checked the patch notes a little too deeply, so maybe Snake may have gotten a buff. But I mean, as far as I'm aware, I mean, Snake's ability is quite strong. I mean, it's basically like, it's basically a mini-map, if you're thinking about it, which,
Okay.
in a game that lacks a mini-map, it shows you the position of nearby enemies. So, if you think about it, like, it really allows you to set up pretty nasty flanks. It allows you to set up on angles where there's a lot of high traffic. So no surprise that Snake has been taken out here, but still a few other pretty dangerous options available. Grim and Yin could pose as a pretty nasty surprise as well for UQ.
Yeah, nasty surprise could allow all kinds of things to arise, but yeah, I'm going to be sticking it out into round 7 now. So UQ going to be on the defensive side. Monash on attack here, ready. Flash and give it everything they can. And let's see exactly how they go. Take it slow, take it steady. You know, just wait patiently onto this one. What else is to be expected as yet? So they're just going to take it slow and steady for the time being. Monash, though, you can see that they're running on the downstairs for the moment, but Scars is ready if they try and run it up.
Searching for electronics.
Yeah, Scars on the hunt, looking for more. It's okay, that's just unfortunate.